Are you feeling drained? Is the political climate, news of war, angry memes, and all the negativity bombarding you every day, making you wish you could revert to cave dwelling? You're not alone. Stick around for some advice on how to handle empathic overload. Welcome to the Peep Podcast. I'm your host, Nicole Maroc, and I'm grateful you're here. The two big ideas behind the Peep Podcast are to show that the paranormal is more normal than most people think, and to connect the science to the psi, including ESP, psychokinesis, and intuition. I've got some great interviews lined up in the next few weeks, so if you, like me, prefer those kinds of episodes, stay tuned. On this episode, I'm doing something a little different because it's much needed. As I record this, it is the evening of November 4th, 2024, the day before Election Day here in the United States of America. Don't worry, because I'm not going to talk about politics per se, but I am going to offer some help for everyone who is thoroughly exhausted by the news, advertisements, incessant mailers, emails, text, and other forms of harassment by all sides, not to mention anxiety-causing social media sharing and all the rest. I've spent weeks receiving dozens of texts per day telling me who to vote for and begging for donations, many verging on threatening and creepy. I've recycled enough mailers full of angry words and divisive rhetoric that I'm mourning the trees who gave their lives for the cause. I'm not kidding. It's beyond ridiculous. As an empath, a person who literally feels the emotions of others, the season has been absolutely exhausting, and I know I'm not alone in this sentiment. Many of my friends and fellow healers have been discussing how to survive this election and whatever the fallout will be in the days to come. And here's what we're doing. We are transmuting the anxiety and concern over the anger, divisiveness, rage, hatred, xenophobia, bigotry, and misinformation into what the world needs most: love, peace, and unity. It's hard to focus on those three positives when you're an empath, or even when you're not an empath, surrounded by all this negativity. So here's how to flip your script. Take a few slow, deep breaths. Close your eyes and put your hands over your heart as you focus on it beating slowly and steadily. Ask yourself how you feel right now and make sure the feelings you have are yours. Shake off any that aren't. Now imagine yourself in a peaceful place. That may be at the beach, listening to the waves and seagulls, or in the woods, listening to the birds, or wherever you prefer to go to get away from the daily hustle and bustle of the world. Think about the people you love, everyone you care about, and hold gratitude for their being in your life. Now think about each person and how each person is precious and deserves dignity. We're all made in the image of the Creator. Despite our differences, we all have that divine spark inside us. We all want what we believe to be the best, and if there are exceptions to that rule, they are misguided or unhealed. Let them be who they are and focus on who you are. You are connected to the divine and to everyone else on the planet through a universal consciousness. You are responsible for bringing your own light and sharing it with those around you. You can be the good you seek in the world by smiling, caring, giving kindness, and loving unconditionally. This is why we are here. This is why we are empaths. When we focus on the light, we can help defeat the darkness. With a deep inhale, imagine yourself gathering light to you. As you exhale, visualize that light bursting forth to the world around you. Watch as it expands and envelops all it touches with peace and love. Feel that love throughout your being and connect to all that is. There is no limit to love. It is boundless and it comes from a bottomless well. Give it freely. Enjoy it freely. Now, as you go about your life over the next few days, remember to go back to that light whenever you hear or read anything that causes anxiety. Remember to send love and peace to those who are stressed. And at this point, that's most people on all parts of the political spectrum. This is how you stay grounded and focus on the positive. My prayer is that when the election is over, no matter who wins, we can remember that we are all still human. And although we don't see eye to eye on everything, if we focus on what we have in common, we can do a lot more good in the long run. Thank you for listening. If you are interested in sharing your own paranormal experiences, or if you have an idea for an episode topic, please reach out through the contact form at peeppodcast.com. That's PEEP podcast.com. Remember, that stands for People Experiencing Everyday Paranormal. While you're there, subscribe to my newsletter to keep up with the podcast and all my creative and energetic endeavors. I only email it once a month. You'll receive briefs on recent episodes, information on any upcoming appearances, and some additional fun stuff. If you enjoy the podcast, please give it some rating love on your favorite podcast app. Share it with friends and subscribe so you don't miss an episode. Ratings, reviews, and shares help platforms like Apple Podcasts and Spotify know it's worthy of surfacing to new listeners. And the more new listeners we get, the more chances we have of hearing paranormal stories. A huge thank you to everyone who's given the show some love. You're helping it grow. No matter how you support the show, listening, telling others about it, or any other way, I absolutely appreciate your being here. Thanks again for listening. Stay safe and be well.